recycler view, how to create recycler view, everything we saw yesterday. Okay, so now I am going to show you how to add item to the recycler view and remove item from the recycler view. Okay, so that's what we are going to see right now. I'll just run the app once. I let it run. I don't want to disturb it. Okay, so what I'm going to what is it? So what I'm going to show, what we are going to do is, so this is the list view, right? So I'm going to create one text box and button in the down, and when I am clicking the text box and button, I'm going to add the list in the recycler view. Okay,
Okay.
so let's create a text box and the button here. Okay, so here edit text. Okay, wrap content. ID. Okay, maybe should be bottom to the bottom of parent, start of parent. Okay, start to the start of parent and button. I'm going to create one button. Content. Text should be add. Okay, ID, add button. Bottom to the bottom of parent, end to the end of parent. Okay, start of add button. Okay, width should be 0 dB. I'm just adding 10 dB. Margin 10 dB. Hint, add item. Okay, this one add. Okay, top to the top of vehicle name, bottom of vehicle name. Okay, yeah, now it is good. So this one is top of vehicle name. Height should be okay. Okay, so I created a layout now. So we are going to use this edit text and text view button in the recycler view activity. So let's use the
Okay.
here. Okay, let's use it here. Like once before the recycler view, I'm going to create that edit text is equal to okay vehicle name, then add button is equal to okay add button. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, what I want to do is, so let me tell you how to add items in recycler view. So for adding or removing any item in recycler view, we need to use the adapter. So that's whatever it is we need to do inside the adapter. Okay, so inside the adapter we are passing the list to the adapter, correct? So
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we are passing the list to the adapter, right? So inside the adapter, whenever we are changing the list, it will directly reflect in the view. Okay, so this list we are having inside, right? Item dot list. Okay, so using the list, we are going to alter the recycler view items. Okay, so let me show you. So for that, what we need to do is we are going to create one function called fun add item. Okay, add item parameter is the item. Or a new item. Okay, new item. So item, this is why this data type is string. The list data type is string, so that's why this is string. Okay, this is string. Okay, so now what we are going to do, the list name is items, right? So I'm going to create items dot add. The list need to change to mutable list. Okay, so item, first we will convert the val is equal to item dot mutable list, then mutable list dot add item. Okay, so we can't do this one, we have to change here where. Okay, so now this is, so what I am doing here is from the list, so this will be confusing, I will directly change this one. So instead of list, just use mutable list. Okay, so mutable list and normal list is difference. Normal list you can't add, edit anything. Okay, so that is the difference between mutable list and normal list. Only if previously we used only list. Okay, list we can't add or edit or remove anything. Once in the starting, what is the list, what data we are providing to the list, that is the only list, fixed list. Okay, but mutable list means you can add, edit, remove or delete, lot of things you can do. You can customize your, it is mutable, that is non immutable. Okay, so now we change
Okay.
the list to a mutable list. Okay, so now I am going to add the list, add item dot add new item. Okay, so now what happen is, in the list, a list of items, the recycle view list of items, the item is added, but this is not enough. What we need to do is we need to inform this adapter that we made some changes. Okay, that we made some changes, so we have to add, we have to inform the adapter. Okay, so what we have to inform, so there is a input, there is a like function, parent class function called um, notify item change. Okay, or notify dataset change. So this is the notify dataset change is we used before. Okay, we can use that now also, but this is not effective, not recommended. Okay, but I am just telling you for knowledge. So this is not recommended nowadays. We need to use notify item change, item insert. So for everything, if now we are inserting, right, now we are inserting new item to the list, so we have to use notify item insert, and we have to provide the position, which position we are adding. So this is the last position we are adding, right? So what we need to give is items dot size. Okay, item size will come, so item size will start from 1, so we have to do -1. Okay, so it will be like position will come. So this is add function. So for removing function, the same thing, fun, I'll just remove item position string. Okay, position string, or we can remove with position, or we can remove with uh, what is that name. Okay, so both, whatever it is we can do, we can use a position will be good. Okay, position will be good. Okay, so now what I am going to do here is, uh, first, the removing function is this one, items dot remove at position. Okay, this position, and after removing also we need to do the same thing, we need to inform the adapter. Okay, I just removed one item, so we have to remove like notify item removed. Okay, we have to remove which item, which position is removed. Okay, so before that, what we need to do is we need to check this position is available in the list or not. So that this is for safety check. So we have to do if position in items dot indexes. Okay, so now we are checking the position is present in the index or not. Okay, so this is the remove function. So uh, we are good with add method, remove method. So adding to the list and removing from the list. Okay, so now we are going to going to make how we are going to add the use these methods, how we are going to use this add item and how we are going to use this remove item. Okay, so let's see how we are going to do it. Okay, so you can see in the recycler view adapter, this one we need to change to mutable list. Okay, to mutable list.
Okay.
Okay, so instead of this list, this predefined
Yeah.
list, we are not going to send this list. I'm going to send empty list. I'm going to send the empty list. Okay, so empty list because we are going to add more items, our customs items, right? So we are going to add more items. So the concept is when clicking this button we need to add this edit text to there. Okay, so first we will create a click button, click action over here. Okay, paste dot set on click listener. Okay, in this inside set on click listener we have to take the text from this edit text. Okay, so val text is equal to edit text dot to string. Okay, so now what we are going to do is I'm going to check text dot is empty, not empty. Text dot is not empty. I'm just checking text dot is not text is empty or not. Okay, so if the text is not empty we are going to add the item to the adapter. Okay, how we are going to add? So we have a adapter here, we just created adapter. Okay, so we didn't create an adapter, so this is a mistake, so we can't do like that. Okay, so we have to create a variable of the adapter first. Before adding it we have to create a variable of the adapter. It's like val adapter. Okay, so now I am having the variable of the adapter. This variable I need to pass it here in the set adapter. Okay, okay, so now this variable adapter I can use it to add. So what I'm going to do is vehicle adapter dot add item. So the function we created add item, right? The function we created is add item, so we are having here. Okay, so I just went inside. So once I went inside I can pass this text. Okay, so now the item will add in the list. Okay, let's see. So I am just run the application. I am going to just run the application. Let's see. Okay, so application is run. So we are not having any list right now. We are having the text box. Okay, so first one, let's see, item 1 I am adding. So you can see the item is adding, right? Then public private. So okay, so this is how the item will add, right? You can see that. Hello.
Yes, yes, I can see that.
Okay, yeah. So this is the add, what is that, how to add the items in the list. Okay, so you do you have any doubt in this adding part?
No.
Okay, so then now we will go and see the removing section. Okay, how to remove item in the element. Okay, so let's, okay, for removing the item, so what we are going to do is we are going to add one small icon over here or small button over here to remove in the each item. So whenever they are clicking the each item, we are going to remove the item. Okay, so that is what we are going to do right now exactly. So let's go. So for that we need to go to the recycler view item layout. Okay, so this layout, in this layout we need to add one. So this is the constraint layout, right? So we need to add some icon. We can add some icon. Image view 23 dp 3dp. Source, okay, id, remove button. Okay, so this icon, I am going to download the icon from here. Okay, just notice. So drawable, new, vector assets. In the vector assets we can click this clip part and you can download, it will be a library of icons will be there. So if we see, the close will be here. Okay, we can download for safety. Okay, icon. Okay, now,
Yes, yes, I can see that.
okay, so now the close icon is here in the screen. You can see here is
Okay.
in the screen. So now I want this close icon to this right side. Okay, so end to the end of parent, then top to the top of parent, to the bottom of parent. Okay, now this will be in the center. I'm just adding margin 10 dB. Okay, so now this is the icon and adding 5 dB and increasing this to 30. So these are all customization. You have to change all the count based on your need, how the design you want like that you have to do it. Okay, so this count and all, it is your wish only, your wish how you need to do it like that. Okay, okay, so now our layout is ready. When click for, we need to go to the adapter, and in the adapter, so here we need to add the button where this view holder section, right? So view holder section, we need to add the remove item button. Okay, so now we added here. So once we added here, where we need to call, this one in a bind view holder here. Okay, so where the text we are setting. Okay, inside here, view holder dot remove item button dot set on click listener. So inside we already have the remove item method. Okay, so we need to call here remove item. Okay, how, where the remove item, we need to pass the position inside the remove item. Where the position will come, in the bind view holder we have a position, we need to pass that position. Okay, so now I'm going to run again. Okay, okay, yeah, it's good now.
Okay.
One, okay, what happened? Okay, it's well run again. Okay, some error. Let's see the error. Where is it? This one. Okay. What is the error? Vehicle adapter. What happened? Text view. Okay. So this is the error. So you see, I created a button, but I used text view here. I am casting that to text view. So this needs to change to button. Button. Okay. So that was the error. Okay. Good. So whenever you have a error, you have to see here. It is a locket. This is called locket. Okay. So there is these tool and all I told you in the first class, but I am telling you again. So this whenever you are running, the runtime error will show here. Compiling error will show here. Runtime error. So whenever you are doing any actions or something, those error will show here in this locket. Okay, you can see locket. Okay, so errors, messages, whatever it is. So based on the error, so you can see here. This is app compact view cannot cache to text view. Okay, so this is the that is not even a button. So now also it will give error. This will give the error. So this is not a button. This is the image view. I just used as a button. So let's see if I am clicking add, it will give an error. See, because I casted to button, but that is a image. So now you can see the message. So this is the message. Android X compact app compact image view cannot be cached to button. Okay, so if I just copy and I'll go to Chrome and I'll create new tab and just paste it and search. So there will be like lot of things will be there. So you can go any URL and you can read the document what they are telling. Okay, so you can go here. So the problem is image button and that's the app compact version is subclass of the image button, not for the image you should click. Okay, so like this lot of things will be there. So you can find the videos also in YouTube. They will give the good solution in the
Nova
YouTube videos.
Scotia is
Okay,
exhilarating.
so this is how you need to find the issue, solve the issue. Okay, hello, hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, what I told.
You gotta call the issue.
Sorry.
You have to call the issue.
Okay, how?
Using the logcat, you can find out the issue, and then you can find how to like
Mm-hmm.
uh, how to troubleshoot,
Okay.
how you can fix it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this let's see. Remove button is a image view. So we are going to use the image view here. Okay. Now when I am running this one, run the application. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to add the item. It's like car and bike and bus. Okay, so I am going to remove the bike. Let's remove the bike. So it is removing, right? You can see you can remove any items. Okay, uh, go to the park. So okay, so when I after adding we
Okay.
need to clear this
Yeah.
text. All right,
Okay.
so it should be not be like that. So what we need to do here, so this is like two classes, one is like vehicle. So this text and all responsible in the vehicle research activity, correct? This activity. So what we need to do here, we are adding, this is the adding place, right? Vehicle dot add item. So once we added the text, we have to remove this text, right? So this edit text is the text view, this text view. So edit text dot text. So whatever we are adding in the text, it will be added. Okay, so it is like we can add empty. Okay, we can add empty dot to string. See, uh, set text dot empty. Okay, so we can add text like this, set text dot empty, or I think we have another one place also, text dot clear. Okay, so we can do text dot clear, so this will be clear the text. Okay, when now let's run now once again, and let's see. So whenever I am clicking the add button, the text box will clear, so you can type, we can type new item immediately. Okay, item 1. Okay, so now it is clearing.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the task for you. So whenever this task is like a lot, it will be only this button should be a one line text, it should not go to multi-line like this. Okay, so in the task you have to do like that. I will give you, so you have to do the same task. We have a button, add, and one more thing, so let me give you two things. Okay, so this add and remove part you understand, right? So now today we are going to I'm going to show you one more new part. It is like data class in Kotlin. Okay, so let's assume, so I'm going to create, I'll just create one package in Android. So we will it is not always only string, right? So if you see any layout or any app, it won't be like only one letter list. It will have a multiple items like name, title, subtitle, descriptions. In each list, in every item, it will have like, so you can see here. So in the list, where is it? So you can see here there is not only string. So each one is an item, and it is having a title and which season, legacy, and progress, and button, and what, how many is left. So everything is there, right? So currently what we are having is only one string. So using one string, how we can take the title, all those things, right? So that is very impossible with only one string in this list. Single item with the only string, this single item only we can add it in the whole recycler view, right? So that is not possible with the string. So what we need to do, instead of this string we need to create one class, and we need to use the class instead of this string. Okay, let me show you how to do that. Okay, so there is a concept called model class in programming. Okay, model class means that is nothing but data class. It will use to save the data, it will use to hold the data. It will have only variables, it doesn't have any other logical functionalities. Okay, it will have only variables. In Kotlin we have a data class especially. Okay, so let's create a data class. It's like uh, list item. Okay, I'll just list item. So that is data class, you have to choose data class list item. Okay, list item, rename the module with end with model. Okay, list item model. So the data class will start with data class. Okay, now usual class will start with only class, data class will start with data class. Okay, so data class, inside this parenthesis is the constructor parenthesis, we have to add something. Okay, so let's add vehicle, right? Vehicle means we'll create one name. So vehicle should have a name. Okay, and model also string. Okay, year should be a int. Okay, what happened? Okay, where year should be a int. Okay, so for just now I just created 3 items, right? Name, model, and year. That's enough for now. So you can create multiple items, you can create 10, 20 items, how many variables you want, how many things you need to add, you can add it like that. Okay, so this is list item module. It is having three model, year, and this one. Okay, so what is the use of this? So we can create this class and we can add these datas and we can use it anywhere. Okay, like, so I'm going to create the class, right? So let's see where um, list item is equal to list item module. I'm taking the list item module. So whenever creating list item module, I need to give parameters like the name. So this should be a name, this should be a model, this should be a year. Okay, now I can use this list. I can, using the list, I can take all the name, module, and year. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is let's lol, I am just printing list item dot name. I can print list item dot name model. So this is to hold all the data. This class is, we created this class to hold all these data. In this string we can't hold multiple data. We can either we can store only Toyota, we can store only model, any one we can store, but we can't store any all the three. So that's why we are going to use this class as a instead of this string. Okay, to take everything. Okay, so let's see how we are going to do that. So that is simple. So this will act as a data type now. So here the string we use it, right? Instead of this string we are going to use list item model. Okay, list item model. So in this list we are, it is passing over here. So when we are changing here, we need to change inside the adapter also. Here we have mutable string, right? Here list item model. Okay, so this is good, list item model. Now let's come here. Okay, item, this item is not, item will be not printed because item dot name, we need to add name. Okay, so let's alter some other changes also. Okay, so it is like, so I added a vehicle over here, vehicle item here. We are going to use this list, right? So let's leave it like that. Okay, now sorry,
Nothing.
okay, so now I am going to alter the item variable, item design. Okay, so this is the item design. So text should be good. This is the instead of position we are going to show the model. Okay, I'll just copy the text view and paste it again. Here what we are going to do is here. Okay, it's below position. Okay, so this is title, position, here. Same thing we can use in the here. Here this is not position, this is model. Okay, model text. I will change here also, model. Okay, so now we are going to here model text. Same thing with what is that, year text. Okay, so this is name, model, year. Okay, item dot name, position, not position, it is like item. So same thing, item, where we can get it, item dot model, because item is the name, right? Now, so item dot year. Okay, so this is how now when I am running this one, we can see the three things: name, module, and year. But the problem is we didn't have any data, we are not sending any data. We are going to, we are planning to add the data, right? So this add part also won't work like that. Add part will change. So wherever we use the string, we need to use it here. So in the add also we are using the string, right? So now what we need to do, we are going to use list item model. Okay, new Now it will add. Removing, that is fine. Okay, so now it will add, and here it will give error because we are sending only text. Okay, in the on click button of the add. So what we need to do, we are having only text. So instead of this, in this recycler view, we have to add a few more text box, edit text. Okay, this is for name, vehicle model, vehicle year. Okay, so this is bottom to the bottom of this one will remove. No, this one will remove bottom to the bottom of parent. This one will remove. Okay, this is bottom to the bottom of parent. This is
Oh,
to
okay.
the top of vehicle model. Okay, so now you
Fine.
can
Fine.
bottom to the top of vehicle year, not model, vehicle year. Okay, so now it will come top of this one and to the top of vehicle model. Okay, now three items are like in the order, you can see this. Okay, so now the button will be bottom to the bottom of vehicle year. Okay, now it will be in the center. So we are going to change that hint text, vehicle name, vehicle model, vehicle year. Okay, so we have a T3 text box. Now when adding this one, from these three text box, in the activity we are going to take a text and we are going to show it. Okay, vehicle model is equal to, okay, well, vehicle year, and we are having vehicle year. Okay, so let's do it here. What we need to do, this add test. So first we need to see this method. The method parameter is, method needs list item model. Okay, so what we need to do here, this is a string, this is just a string, we can't do like that. So what we need to do here, we need to create one variable, one instance of the list view model. Okay, this list item model. Okay, how we can do that, val temp item is equal to list item model. Okay, this is the list item model, open and close. Okay, so inside this list item model we have to vehicle, not vehicle, name. The name is this text, this is the name text, edit text, right, text. Okay, then model. What is the model? We are going to take model here, model text is equal to vehicle name dot text dot to string, same like here also vehicle year, this. Okay, model year,
What? Oh, okay.
year dot to int or null. Okay, int or null. Okay, okay, so what I am doing here, you can see question mark hyphen. So what I used here is, this is year, this year is coming as a string. Okay, so you can see here this year is a string. So what I am doing, this year variable I am changing to int or null. Okay, it needs to change to integer, or if this is not a integer, it will change to null. Okay, if null is, if I add the null here, it will give an error. So what is this is called else operator. Else operator means it will check the null. So the left side item is null, it will send the right side value. Okay, so this is the work of this else operator. The is null, it take it use the right value. Okay, so this is the else operator, else left side. So this one is, if this is null, this will use this right operator, so the year will be 0. Okay, so now what we are going to do, in the add item we are passing this temp item. Okay, this temp item. So now all good, all good. Okay, now I am going to run the application. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so let's see, vehicle name is Mahindra TC double two model loan. Year should be like, okay, see, it is adding. So these two things we forgot to clear. Okay, will just clear later. Let's do it. RD R8, year should be 2010. Okay, next we can add okay, 2. Okay, so now I added the
Okay.
item. So you can see what is the difference between the string and this, using this class.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. So now we can you can remove the item also. Okay, so that what happened? Okay, so now what I am going to say is like, yeah. So this, you have any doubts, anything in this recycler view, add, edit, and this model item, these things and all? Hello, hello.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Just think, yeah. Just ask me if you have any doubts like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I can't think of any questions.
Okay, okay.
No.
So I will. So your homework will be from this one. Okay. List view, how to add, edit, and delete item from the list view. Okay. So the same thing, I will send you the document how to do everything. Okay, so I will send you the document by tomorrow. Today, now is night, right, for you. Tomorrow morning, before tomorrow morning, I will send you the Word document how to do your homework. Okay, so that is your assignment for this week. Okay, so that will be like some complication, you have to make the UI very good. I will send you the UI also, how to do that, how to make that. So you have to make like that. And yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, okay, Austin.
Okay.
Okay, okay, then we'll see